Manchester Piccadilly, waiting for the train to Newcastle. I thought this was going to be a normal journey to watch a Wrexham game, but then on Wednesday I was listening to the Danny Baker show and I heard this.
We've also been talking about the least mentioned football teams.
Yes,
Joe and Berry says it's Bury. They were once not mentioned in a review of the Division 4 playoffs that only had 4 teams in it. And John says it's got to be Darlington. They're a cert for the Invisibility League. We were invisible when in League 2. Now we aren't even in the Football League. We might as well not exist. Well, that's John from the town of Invisibility.
You're vaguely from the Darlington, kind of. Yeah, vaguely. Vaguely. I mean, are they invisible? I always think kindly about Darlington, always. I mean, we've got in the Invisible League at the moment Lincoln, we've got Port Vale, and now we certainly have Bury. Yeah. Are Darlington invisible? I kind of...
yeah, I suppose. I've never even been to Darlington.
Well, so you're suggesting it's a phantom town? You're suggesting there is no such place for tax reasons? Like Brigadoon.
I have no proof. Never been there. Never. I actually.
Is there any proof of Darlington?
Yeah, they mentioned it.
Is there any proof of Darlington? What you got there, Lindsay?
Well, we did ask whether Darlington actually exists.
Yeah.
We've had a text, and I was on the train from York to Newcastle yesterday. The train definitely stopped at a station named Darlington, but what lies beyond the station entrance is unknown.
Exactly. You've seen Blazing Saddles. Please tell me you've seen Blazing Saddles.
Yes.
Yes. Well, you know they build that whole town of Rockridge. Yes. Well, that's the station. It goes through there. I'm not suggesting on all our good listeners in Darlington, if indeed there is a Darlington, it's just the idea that the media for too long have... Where are they moving to? Where's this station moving to? Salford.
Yes.
It's moving to Salford. We're not, but the station is.
Yes.
What was wrong with Darlington? That was really one in the eye for Darlington, I think.
Darlington was the location of the world's first ever railway.
Of course it was. The Stockton-on-Tees to Darlington Rail. I'm not denying it has a history.
No, but if it's still there...
Does it have a present?
So, I am going to go off in search, in the interests of the science of Darlington. Does Darlington really exist? We're going to find out now. We'll weigh the lads. Let's weigh up the evidence as to whether Darlington exists. That's a map I got off Google, a satellite picture of Darlington. But it could be anywhere. Google could be on it as well. It could all be a massive conspiracy. Other evidence, I have been to their football ground, but that seems like it's wrong somehow. It's huge and Darlington's a tiny club. I don't think that was real. I think maybe I was kidnapped by aliens and planted somewhere else. That happens a lot. I did see Darlington live on telly last Monday, play against York City, but they could be anyone, they could be actors. All this evidence is circumstantial. Right, well, there you go. This is theoretically Darlington, but who knows if it's just a shell. These people might just be highly paid extras who all day live a ghost-like existence, pretending they're off somewhere, and really they're staying nowhere. I'm already a bit sus. I don't think Darlington does exist. Looking around, a lot of this is just, you know, there's little details they've got wrong. I mean, look at this, the most vague sign ever. When you're a train driver, do you want 2, 3, 4 cars stopping? No, we don't mind even. Shouldn't be capital C, shouldn't be capital S or F or the second C either. You know, this ain't real. I think there is no Darlington. Oh man, that was a scary moment then. I thought I'd lost my ticket. I wonder if saying, but this place doesn't exist, can I just get out anyway, would have worked? Possibly not. Right, I've already discovered that warning about not abusing rail pass staff applies if you walk up to the person at the counter and say, you're not even real, I'm not handing over my ticket, this place isn't even here, you're an actor. Oh well. Anyway, I've done the jail time. It's the most disorientating station ever. I've been in and out of it. Had to show my ticket 3 times. It's not real, this. I am getting suspicious. And there was a woman in the classic Geordie stereotype, high heels, barely anything on, as 11:30 in the morning outfit. I don't buy that. But anyway, this is supposed to be Darlington I'm walking towards now. Do you reckon it's real? I ain't buying it. I don't see much anyway. One of the extras getting sus. This is Darlington. Supposedly. It's just walled off, look, there's nothing. It's true. There's just a dead end, there's just a wall to nowhere. Danny Baker was right. See, they're doing the northeastern stereotypes of much spray tanning. Pensioners special, Tuesday and Wednesday, come on. Definitely trying too hard. The shop names are all a bit too cute. Scruffy pups, happily ever after. And look at this. Freudian engraving, pet and id tags. Wow. I'm going to ask for a super id. I believe they're £5, but they have to wait for a couple of hours for them. I'm not a great one for autobiographies, but I read VIc Reeves' over the summer. Comedy gold, every page. And if this is Darlington, then the school he went to, and of course also a mayhem act, is behind these buildings here, so we're in that direction. If this is Darlington. Right, so we're supposed to believe this is Darlington, yeah? Non-league Darlington, always in the lower divisions. Then what the heck is this poking around the corner, like something out of the War of the Worlds? Can you see that? This huge thing? Are we actually supposed to believe that Darlington Football Club play here? I think all they do, that long road I showed you with the dead end at the end, going out of Darlington railway station, takes you to Newcastle, to St James's Park. It's all much too difficult to believe, isn't it? VIc Reeves definitely cooked this one up. It's much too surreal to be actual. When barrels of beer misbehave during the match, they're ejected and kept in this detention camp until the police can arrive. It's just all made up. There's something about blasting out the longest of all Smith songs to an empty arena which holds about 25,000 in front of about 8 people when you're playing in a conference. That really puts things into perspective. I'm off for a long walk in the woods with a pistol. I may be sometime. I like the way the ground shows where the sun rises. The first song they played was by Pink. And the seats are all pink at the bottom. You can see where the sun, can you see that? Where the sun goes around the back of the stadium and across it. And it's bleached all the seats. It's fantastic, isn't it? I also like the way that they're playing the music at the volume they would require if the ground was holding 25,000 people rather than 25 people. Right, I'm back where I started, so time to draw the conclusion. Does Darlington actually exist? I don't know. Let's look at the evidence. I've seen nothing that definitely is Darlington, that proves it's Darlington. I've just watched the most bizarre, surreal game of football, fitting with the whole surreal concept that Darlington isn't real, where we've defended horribly at times and kept a clean sheet. We've not even threatened to the last 5 minutes and we've got a goal. We've won. Played at the 5th level of football at a big arena with sun-damaged seats. No, Darlington does not exist. I don't know where the hell I am. I don't know what this place is. I don't know if it's just an elaborate
Next train to arrive on platform 4 will be the 1801 cross-country service to Durham and Newcastle.
Does not exist. Darlington doesn't. Shut up, man. Stop pretending to be local. Over these extras. Darlington definitely doesn't exist.
Train on platform 2 is the 1802 Northern train service to Saltburn.
See, I'm trying to say Darlington doesn't exist, and they're trying to drown me out. They're trying to stop me telling the truth. Because once the truth's out there, once the cat's out of the bag, God knows what's going to happen. We're exposing the global conspiracy here, people. Darlington doesn't exist. Don't take that camera off me. No.